Sakaja amekana madai ya kuachilia maji taka katika ofisi za Kenya Power, huku akisema uchafu uliomwagwa uliokotwa baada ya dakika 30. Sakaja amesema pesa zinazodaiwa na Kenya Power kwa kaunti zimepunguzwa hadi shilingi milioni 800 ambayo italipwa kwa waziri wa kawi Opiyo Wandayi.
The members of the committee, Chairman, I was telling the IG that I've spent 10 years here, and so I feel very much at home in Parliament, and really acknowledge, the National Assembly is a house of representation, and so without even going deep into Article 95, the fact that we are here is where the nation assembles, and so on any matter, we must be able to, speak to the people. And that is why we're cooperating as we are, because I acknowledge and I'm a big champion for the place of oversight and the place of representation of the people. And I'm very happy. I'm honestly happy to have the opportunity to explain the context of what happened. And to give the context of the relations between the Nairobi County government and other agencies. There is a long history between us. Chairman, I will give that brief context, and then as I answer the specific questions that were asked, thank you for allocating sufficient time for that. And I'm grateful, and I don't take for granted that members are here in good numbers. Indeed, this is an issue that I think captured the attention of the whole country. It's a very unfortunate situation that has us here. When I look to my left, I see the leaders of our security agencies who really should be protecting Kenyans elsewhere, right now. And we have many challenges. And so allow me to, at the outset, even before getting into the details, the dumping incident at Kenya Power headquarters was completely uncouth. It was wrong. It was something not sanctioned, Chairman. It is something that a government does not do. It was completely off. I will explain the context within which what found our people there, but the dumping of garbage was very primitive. And I lead a big institution. I have almost 20,000 staff. But the ultimate responsibility, the buck stops with me as a governor. And so on behalf of the staff, I apologize to the people of Kenya, to the people of Nairobi, to the residents and tenants and business people there. That should never have happened, and it will never happen under my watch. I will not allow that to happen again. Chairman, in as much as we have issues with Kenya Power, they have claims against us, we have a bigger claim against them. Putting the public, to whom we owe a duty of care, in the crossfire, in the crosshairs, is wrong. It is unjustifiable. And so on behalf of the team, or the individuals, and I will explain the action that I've taken since, we have said we are sorry about that. It cannot happen under my watch. It cannot. And I will never allow that again. That is not what you do in the 21st century in the capital city of Kenya. This is a global hub. This is a diplomatic hub. This is a city that many across the continent look up to, and they want to be like Nairobi. I sit in many forums. I'm the vice chair of C40 Cities, which is a climate action cities. I deputize the mayor of London. All these other mayors talk about how they want, they look up to Nairobi. And so let it be on record, because this is a house of record, that action of dumping is something I condemn myself. And that is why when it happened, immediately, in less than an hour, actually less than 30 minutes, what was dumped was cleared. Immediately, we said you cannot have that. It is wrong. It is wrong. We have so far interdicted officers. The documents are here within your package. I've interdicted 2 officers from the revenue department. It was a revenue operation, and I'll explain what was going on. Investigations are ongoing. We have an investigation department within the county. And we're also working with the police to make sure, in fact, we agreed to have a liaison. Nairobi is so important that working with the national government, especially when it comes to security, is critical. And so rest assured that it doesn't end there. We'll get to the complete, not just the root cause, but the solution. And people will pay for it, for the actions that they took. The history of this relationship, first of all, Nairobi and Kenya Power are almost brother and sister. In fact, Nairobi County government is the one that started Kenya Power in the early 1900s. We used to have this Nairobi City Power Syndicate. There was Mayor Udall, who said that there's a need for a power source for Nairobi. And at that time in 1928, we set up Ruiru Dam to start providing power to the city. In fact, if you look at it critically, Nairobi County has shares in Kenya Power as a founding institution. We started it. Then Mombasa Power was started, and later, in 2017, Kenya Power went to court to challenge the requirement of them to pay wages from county governments to county governments. They had a case, which I have also mentioned in this package of documents. If you look at Annex number 14, Kenya Power Lighting versus the county government of Nairobi, on record, at that stage of verification, was owed by Nairobi County government to zero response. 2019, to Engineer Jared Otieno, then MD Kenya. And they raised cases in Migori, in Homa Bay. 3, institute a suit against the defaulter. 4, create a charge against the rateable property by notifying the registrar in charge of land. People ask, Stima Plaza is not owned by KPLC, but the rateable owner in this law is the person who pays rates. The rates for that building are paid for by Kenya Power and Lighting Company. Now, those are the ones we went for. So please, I need to be clear, we did not go to Kenya Power because of retaliation or because of our bills. It was not about electricity. It was about waylifts and land rates. Having served a demand notice, which is in this document, dated December 6th.
Naam, mtazamaji, ndo taarifa hiyo.